Mijo, what if you had your own country?
So, Matt, we may have missed out on Assassin's Creed last year, but Ubisoft needs their annual franchises, so here we are with Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon's Wildlands.
And I think the question is that there's a lot of Tom Clancy games at the moment that are worth our time, or sort of. Division, Siege, which is doing some pretty good rounds at the moment, is another entry in the Tom Clancy series worth your time?
And no.
Short answer, no.
No. We'll get into it in a second. Let's talk about the setting of this game. You are a bunch of Ghost Recon soldiers entering Bolivia to try and take down the drug cartel that has plagued that country.
And while you're in the middle of things, like as you try to take down the big kahuna, you come across a lot of intel. You have to go through and learn about some of the targets you need to face as you climb up the ranks to actually pick off the big kingpins of the cartel. So this goes around, you're in this massive open world environment of Bolivia, going through certain areas like mountains, cities, towns, trying to grab everything you can in order to kind of take down some big people, getting a whole massive variety of missions, using a lot of vehicles.
You say variety.
I say variety, but you're basically just going through all these different areas and open world environments and just trying to grab as much intel as you can, killing a lot of bad dudes along the way, and having some fun, hopefully, with 3 other people that you're playing with.
Yeah, that's the ideal scenario for Ghost Recon Wildlands, is that you and 3 other people are going around these various enemy classes and just tactically eliminating them like 4x4x4. So like if you can get that very, very specific scenario together, then it's an okay experience. But if you're playing solo, then it's just monotonous because the AI, what soldiers that accompany you, they are overpowered, especially if you upgrade 1 or 2 abilities, which means that you can it almost turns into an RTS of you just targeting soldiers and targeting enemies rather, and letting your AI soldiers shoot them.
And it's a real dumbed down version as well. You still do have the gun porn, as well as the sync shots from Future Soldier, which is a much better Ghost Recon game, by the way. But everything else, like everyone just works far too efficiently, and everything becomes monotonous because you're doing the exact same thing, going into an outpost, Ubisoft game, liberating it, and then getting out.
Just be thankful you don't have to climb towers in this game.
Yeah,
but that's the
thankfully.
thing with Wildlands, is like the gameplay loop is very, very small, and you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. There is very little variety to the missions or the gameplay or anything else like that.
And the beauty is getting 3 other people together and making sure you're pulling off this perfect heist or this perfect mission. But the thing is, though, if you have AI components and AI companions, things, as you mentioned before, get pretty dry very quickly.
You could try online just by yourself and some random strangers, but these are internet strangers. They don't have microphones, which you need for this game, which makes me question, like, who is this for? If you're playing this by yourself, then it's just completely mundane. If you're playing it online, it's completely it's just completely dysfunctional. If you're playing this with 4 friends, it's fine. But Matt, is this worth 4 copies?
Not exactly, unfortunately. And when you're playing with AI, it becomes Ghost Recon Wildlands.
More like Ghost Recon Mildlands.
That too.